Hello, friends, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Cinemondo podcast trailer reaction flavor.
Versus the not trailer
versus
reaction
the
flavor.
normal Cinemondo podcast vanilla flavor, just regular.
Oh, dare you call us vanilla?
Or the Cinemondo podcast Star Trek flavor.
Yeah, we're like Baskin Robbins. We have 31 different things going on.
We have
We
a
don't
game
know what
show.
we are.
We have so much.
Well, I'm excited about this one, which is Someone's in Your House. What's it called?
There's someone inside your house.
Someone inside your
inside
house.
your house.
Now, how would this person know this? There's someone inside your house. But I like it because it's slasher and it's 80s.
It's made in the 80s?
No, it's about the 80s. So it's not going to seem really like 80s because I doubt any of these people were alive.
Including me.
But it is produced by Sean Levy, who did Stranger Things, and it's also produced by James Wan, who did, of course, Conjuring and Malignant.
Yeah. And so I think it has that vibe for sure. Stranger Things meets maybe Scream or something. We'll take a look.
Right. Yeah, the thing I liked about the Stranger Things is that they get kind of the music right, but it's less and less 80s as it has, it didn't really feel authentically 80s, but it had a little bit of 80s light. We'll see how this one feels.
It's sort of like what Happy Days did with the 50s, right? They sort of started out in the 50s, but then they kind of faded
70s.
into this nondescript 80s or whatever.
Yeah.
That's definitely not 80s.
Here. You're a good kid. There's a lot of pressure to be perfect. Sometimes it's easier to be ourselves around strangers than our own friends. You had no relationship with Jackson?
No.
The fuck?
That's kind of funny. Ooh.
You're in my house, so I can legally kill you!
Oh.
This isn't who I am, this isn't me.
That's creepy.
Seems the killer wore a mask with the victim's face and was intent on exposing intimate information.
Jackson Pace took a knee on the field of life. Hope they're serving Fireball up in paradise, brother.
Now I want to die.
Doesn't make sense, you know? Why would the killer go after Jackson?
He got secrets.
Careful out there, friend. Crazy people in this town.
I have a secret. I accidentally ran over a hitchhiker and dumped his body into the ocean. Is that bad? I just want to live.
Shit, there's someone wearing Rodrigo's face! You guys just are who you are.
I don't want to die.
You don't have any secrets.
I just want to live. I don't want to die.
You can't hide anything anymore.
Rakani, I know who you are. Whatever little game this is,
I don't want to die.
whatever you think you know, you don't know shit!
I just want to live.
You know my secret.
Hi, the killer's here. He's wearing a mask of my face and he's forcing me to record offensive hate speech and I
don't think that was 80s. Maybe it's 80s vibe, but not actually the 80s. I don't know. I didn't see a cell. Oh, that was a cell phone, wasn't it?
Well, there was like a
Smartphone?
cordless home telephone, a landline type of a phone.
Okay,
But
so
the cars looked older.
Yeah, they did.
You know,
Maybe it
music
is
kinda
80s.
had that
The hair
synth
was
pop
not at
kinda
all.
thing.
I'm not getting the hair or the fashion, but hey, I'll take it. It's based on a novel by Stephanie Perkins, who it's the same title.
Is it a
Same title, I
YA?
can't remember.
Is it a YA title? Like, is it a?
Yeah,
is this,
it's YA. It's it's a bunch of teenagers, struggling to fight against adults. Apparently,
Well, that's when Stranger
Killer
Things.
that wears a mask.
killer that wears a mask and forces them to do politically incorrect things.
Yeah. Well, Stranger Things was such a huge hit. I mean, still
Yeah.
is just a monster hit among my 14-year-old daughter. It's just like, always been the thing.
Mhm.
So this looks like, okay, let's go for the Stranger Things kids who are now 15 and 16.
Right.
And so it's a marketing ploy. Let's do a little bit older, high school kids as opposed to younger, and maybe make the violence a little bit more, violent or aggressive or gory or something. It just feels like it's a marketing, like, hey, this is going to sell. And it probably will do
also
very
consider Stranger Things. They're also now about 15. So it's like, they could this almost could be an adjacent Stranger Things, which might be sort of the point. But, you have James Wan on board, so it's going to be a little bit more hard hitting. So maybe it's like, I like the idea of combining, Sean Levy with James Wan so that you kind of have the charm of, which I don't know, maybe this didn't look that charming, but the charm of Stranger Things with the more aggressive violence that James Wan can bring to it. But it mostly James Wan aggressive, not so charming.
It was, if we're going to review the trailer, it was a very strange trailer in the sense that it just sort of had this staccato vibe. It wasn't building to anything. It was,
right.
Yeah, it was just scene after scene.
Yeah, and just like, it just didn't like propel you into the story. Like, this is something I would want to watch.
This is a series.
Right. Yeah, it's a series.
Yeah, it looks like there's teenagers being stalked by someone because they did a terrible thing, I guess, and they're trying to frame them by admitting what they did. I don't know.
It's like, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I didn't read the book, so yeah.
Well,
there's one idea in there that seems a little bit hard to do. It's like something that might have sounded good in the script or in the presentation, but the idea that the killer wears a mask of the victim's face. And when you see masks like this, it's like, it doesn't look like the person. I mean, who would see that mask and say, "Oh my God, that's a mask of Jim," or me? It just looked like a like a blank face mask. It's like, if you're going to do something that has a likeness of someone, that's hard to do with a eyeless, bland face mask like that. So that to me was like, how does she know it's so-and-so's face when she was saying it was Johnny's face or whoever's face? Like, you look at it and all those faces look the same to me.
Well, I think the only one who's actually seen the face of the mask, them wearing a mask, is the people who are killed by the person wearing the mask, and except that one girl toward the end, I guess, on the phone.
Well, no,
who got a glimpse.
There's a scene where
he's wearing so-and-so's face.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
she goes, they're wearing Rodrigo's face, so like they saw it like maybe at a party, I guess. Like,
and she recognized him from a mask like that. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
It's an interesting idea, but
I like the idea.
I agree with you, Burke, that they did. I would never be able to tell if you saw a mask like that. Oh, that's Burke's face. No,
and it's not as striking of an idea. I mean, it's like it's an idea that doesn't portray very well on film to me. It's like, it should be shocking. It should be horrifying. Oh my God, that's a dead person's face or somebody else's face. And if it doesn't read immediately and really 100% full read of that, then it's sort of like you kind of get this feeling like, oh, the characters are pretending to see something. The actors are pretending to see something that you can't really see.
Well, that's the conceit of the novel, right? So maybe it is harder to pull off.
Works better in a novel.
Yeah.
Right.
But like Mark said, it was a little choppy. I felt like we didn't really get to know a character. Like, we didn't really follow a through line as much. It just felt like a lot of scenes of teenagers in peril, which, I'm okay with that. But, there's no way I won't watch it. But it does, I have my expectations set at a certain level. I mean, it seems like kind of a combination of Scream and I don't know what else. The Conjuring.
Every other slasher film ever made.
Scream and, whatever. Stranger Things.
Well, definitely,
maybe that's giving it too much credit.
Well, I Know What You Did Last Summer was about, like the guilt of somebody, and so, like, I know what you did, whatever secret you have, I know about it. I'm going to get you back. So it felt like that to me.
That's true.
So we'll see. I mean, if it's done well, it'll be fun.
Well, I've enjoyed the series on Shudder called Slasher. It has 4 seasons. It reminds me of this, but it was a very smart series, and I feel like it hit a lot of different genres, and they pulled off. As you can tell, the people that did it really cared about the genre. Yeah. We'll see and I know that the people involved, the producers, are genre producers, so
right,
they may know what they're doing. We'll see what happens, but there's no way I won't watch it. There's just no way.
There is a way that I won't watch it.
Burke won't watch it.
Probably.
You've never seen Shutters.
I will check it out. I might actually watch it with my daughter. She might be.
Oh yeah. It doesn't look too hard hitting. It doesn't look that
think so.
extreme. Yeah.
So you guys let me know if I need to watch it.
No, don't worry. You won't need to.
I'm guessing you won't.
Yeah, if you're gonna watch that. Do you watch Stranger Things? I don't remember if you've seen Stranger Things. Have you watched all seasons?
Me?
Yeah, Burke.
I
know Mark
saw
has.
the first season. I saw the first season of it, but I think I didn't follow from there.
The last season was the best, I thought.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
it
gotten
wasn't
better, almost like the Harry Potter. The Harry Potter
okay.
books.
Yeah, they're
or
kind of
the
growing
movies.
up.
They get better because exactly. It gets a little more serious.
Yeah, I was a little
more
frustrated
intense.
by season 2 where they just keep 11 trapped in the cabin the whole time, and that was annoying to me. I just thought that was unnecessary. That's like when you have a character in a show who's trapped to a hospital bed or something.
Right.
Kind of like Halloween Kills,
right?
Where you're going to keep like the main character in a hospital bed. Like, why? So anyway, just want to throw that out there.
Because you only have the actor for that Thursday afternoon from 8 o'clock in the morning until 4:15. Exactly.
Oh, so annoying. But this one looks like they're all over the place. No one's trapped.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So we'll see. It's a slasher series. It looks interesting. It looks like a little retro vibe to it. We'll see what they do with it.
What's it called again?
There's someone inside. There's someone inside your house, which I love the title. I think the title's fun. Kind of reminds me of when a stranger calls. The call is coming from inside your house.
Someone inside your house.
Yeah,
I did like the idea of the little egg timer going off, and he's like, "What the hell?" That was pretty funny.
Yeah. All right, we'll check it out. And
all right.
As I put up this before, please like,
comment, and subscribe. Or
I like how we read it as if we've never seen before. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, and comment, or comment, subscribe, and like.
We love comments for sure.
We like likes.
Tell us if you've read this book, tell us what you thought of it, because I haven't read it, and it sounds like it was probably pretty fun. So let us know if it's worth reading.
And do slasher stories work as a series like this, or is it something you just want to watch for a little while, or do you really want to binge on a slasher series?
Well, I'm surprised there's a book about slasher. That's what I feel like wouldn't work, because slasher is a movie convention genre. It's not a book, so it'll be interesting. I don't know how the book works. So someone tell us how this book worked.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, that was fun.
Bye.
Take care. See ya.
The Earth is invaded by indestructible moon monsters.